Star Fan, welcome back to the channel. In today's video, we're going to be talking about everything you must know before traveling to Disney World.
You guys know Lindsay and I travel there literally as much as possible, and we're going to be talking about some of the things that we learned over the years of traveling to Disney. So we hope you guys enjoy it, and if you guys are new, hit that like button and subscribe. We're almost at 1,000 subscribers, which is crazy.
We're very close.
We're so close. And if you guys want to see our full vlogs when we went to Disney, we'll put them down below. We'll put both Disney World, Disneyland, pretty much all of our Disney vlogs down below. But guys, let's dive into this.
So our first tip, and we think this is our #1 tip, is staying at a Disney resort. Going into staying at a Disney resort, we thought it was going to be so expensive, but it's actually pretty affordable and even cheaper than other hotels around Disney World.
When we first started going to Disney, we would stay at local Holiday Inns or whatever, just because we always thought they were the cheapest options. But the great thing about Disney is pretty much there's 3 different categories.
There are 3 different types. There is the deluxe resorts, which are the most expensive, the moderate resorts, which are the medium, and then the value resorts, which are the cheapest.
So whether you want to spend a ton of money and just get more expensive and more luxury things, or if you just want to go on the cheap end, there's a whole bunch of fantastic options for you.
So the biggest benefit for staying at a Disney resort is you get to get into the park 30 minutes early.
Which might not seem like much, but 30 minutes, when we went with our nephew Jace, we got to ride about 3 rides in that 30 minutes.
I would say even more too.
Maybe even more. And the cool thing about this is, some rides get very, very long waits throughout the day. So you can knock it out right in the beginning and not have to worry about a lot of waits later in the day.
A great thing that we love is that we can go on pretty much, we went to Hollywood Studios and we went on Slinky Dog Dash, Toy Story Mania, Rise of the Resistance, Millennium Falcon twice, and I believe that's it, all before the park opened. So we did that in 30 minutes.
Yeah.
And we were able to use we got Genie Plus, which we'll talk about in a minute, and we were able to do our Lightning Lane later in the day, so we got to ride those big popular rides more than once.
It was awesome. Another great thing about staying at Disney or a Disney hotel is what we always do and would highly recommend doing is go back in the middle of the day. When it gets hot and crowded, the last thing we want to do is sit there with other people, and so we actually go back for maybe an hour, relax, get in some AC, maybe get some food or something like that, and then go back later.
With staying at a Disney resort and getting in 30 minutes early, we're able to ride all the rides all before probably noon.
Yeah.
So it's really awesome to do everything from 8 or whenever the park opens to about noon. Going back, especially with kids, we've gone with most of our nephews, and it's always nice to have them kind of take a nap or relax for a little bit, re-energize. Also just for us, not even with kids, it's nice for us to go back. I normally take a little nap and then go back for the rest of the whole day.
The second thing that we highly recommend doing when going to Disney is try to go during the off season.
The off seasons, to at least us and what we assume as off seasons, would be January and February, and then pretty much from June to early September. Now, I would avoid any holidays unless you are going purposely for the holidays. I know at one time me and Carter do want to go for the holidays, but I would avoid all holidays like Halloween, Christmas, and then also spring break, which we've gone in spring break and it was fine. It wasn't terrible, but if you're looking to go with no waits and the lowest wait time, I would avoid spring break. Also Memorial Day. We go every year for Labor Day and it's not terrible, but it is a little bit busy. The
great thing about going during the off season is most often it's going to be a little cheaper, whether it's the ticket prices that are cheaper or just the, resort. If you guys stay with Disney, it's going to be a little cheaper when you go when people normally don't go.
Another thing we recommend is getting Genie Plus. Now, you don't have to do this to have a great day at the park, but we've done it every single time, and it just makes the day go by easier, better in our opinion, especially if you have kids and you don't want to wait around in long lines all day. Some parks, you don't necessarily always need Genie Plus, but we just like knowing that we have these rides booked and that we can get on every single ride that we want to.
And I know with a big family, it does get expensive. But at least for us, we're willing to maybe pay the extra just because some of these rides can get, 2 hours long and we would rather do other things and just pay to go. quicker.
Genie Plus is anywhere from about, I would say, $18 to $25 per day, per ticket, per park.
Now, some of the rides at Disney, you can pay extra to get like the special lightning lane. Like there's a couple of them, like Rise of the Resistance, Tron, Guardians of the Galaxy, Cosmic Rewind. You can pay extra just because Genie Plus does not cover that. So the great thing about staying on site is you can knock those rides out first.
That way you don't have to pay for that lightning lane, which is an additional $18 to $25 per day, per ride, per person.
Yeah.
So lots of times we will buy the lightning lane, spend about, if we have a couple kids with us, spend $100 just to get on that one ride, and $100 extra for Genie Plus.
Yeah.
So if you stay at the resort, you can rope drop that lightning lane ride, not have to pay the extra $100, and just do Genie Plus.
Yeah. Another thing that we always highly recommend doing is bringing like a water container and bringing snacks. You guys know Disney is expensive. And so bringing extra snacks can, just make your day easier eating them in line. And they do have refillable water stations throughout the park so you can fill up your water bottles.
We definitely get the snacks. We get all the snacks.
We get everything.
We don't really have a price budget when it comes to snacks, but we've also been in scenarios where we're waiting in a long line and one of the kids are starving, and so it's nice to just have a snack. And if you don't want to spend a ton of money on snacks, you can bring some water. We definitely like to save money with water.
Yeah, water there's like $4.50, and they have free refillable stations throughout the park. So just bring a refillable water, even just one, and just you can split it.
So the next thing that we suggest is to have a plan of what rides you want to hit. Rides like Tower of Terror and Slinky Dog Dash get very high in lines. Also, they run out of Genie Plus lightning lanes. So we've been in scenarios where we go to Hollywood Studios, we book like Mickey and Minnie Runaway Railway. Then we'll book like Millennium Falcon, and then we forget to book Tower of Terror and Slinky Dog, and we ended up not even riding those because they only have so many passes or lightning lanes for each ride. So it's important to know what rides you want to hit so you can book those lightning lanes so that you're able to actually ride it.
And you can book them for later in the day. So that's what we recommend.
Too. With Genie Plus, you can purchase Genie Plus at midnight, the day that you are going to the park. And then at 7 a.m. you can book your first lightning lane. So we suggest booking a higher quality ride such as
Tower of Terror,
Slinky Dog Dash, and then at the other parks, at like Epcot, booking Remy.
All right, another thing that we highly recommend doing is to sit down, find AC, and just relax. It gets hot in Florida, it gets humid, it gets muggy, possibly even rain. Sitting down throughout the middle of the day is a great way to just kind of relax and still enjoy the day and get some good food.
Especially if you're not staying at a Disney resort, or if your hotel is not near Disney World. It's nice if you can't go back and relax. It's nice to like find a restaurant, a sit-down restaurant, a sit-down ride such as like Muppets. I know we keep talking about Hollywood Studios, but that's just what's coming to my head. But like Muppets or Cars, a ride that's like a sit-down, chill, and easy.
And there's a bunch of awesome shows that Disney has, like the Bird Show. It's kind of shaded. It's not really AC, but it's still shaded. Same with like Beauty and the Beast and a lot of fantastic shows.
So that's everything you must know before traveling to Disney World. We hope you guys enjoyed. Go ahead and like and subscribe so we can get to 1,000 subscribers, and also go ahead and check out our other Disney vlogs to help you out with your next Disney vacation. We hope you guys enjoyed
the video. See ya.